I'm getting too old for this. Curse those humans. They're attacking the royal mines again. Knights of the square table, defend our family jewels!
We must defeat Sir George's men. Gasflame, establish a defense perimeter. Bernavir, report on troop strength. Blaze, you and I will attack in formation Delta Tango Orange. Or better yet, let's just rush in and torch those buggers. For Camel Hot! Run away!
Do you enjoy adventure games? How about Monty Python's humor? Well, good news! Blazing Dragons is pretty much exactly that. It's an adventure game with Monty Python humor. It was originally released in 1996 for both the original PlayStation and the SEGA Saturn. Naturally, since it's Saturn Day, the footage you're seeing here was captured entirely from the Saturn version. Interestingly, Blazing Dragons, the game, is actually based on the British animated series of the same name that ran for 2 seasons from 1996 to 1998. The series was created by Terry Jones of Monty Python fame, so expect some really funny moments. The story is rather fun and has knights taking on the role of the bad guys and dragons being the more sophisticated and lively bunch. You take on the role of Flicker, the inventor for the kingdom of Camel Hot. That's right, Camel Hot. Flicker is on a mission to win the hand of the princess, but in order to do so, he'll have to take part in the Dragon Tournament. There's only one slight problem. Only knights are allowed to enter the tournament, so Flicker must first become a knight. And, well, how does he do that? So, as you can imagine, the story is absolutely filled with humor, treachery, and intrigue. The gameplay is really simple, and so too are the controls, featuring only a handful of buttons. One opens Flicker's bag, one cycles through his actions, and one activates said action. Actions include looking, talking, walking, and grabbing, and that's pretty much the extent of it. However, how you overcome puzzles is left entirely up to you, unless you're having a hard time and then you can make use of the in-game hints system. But for the most part, I don't think the puzzles are overly difficult. They're challenging for sure, but I would say they're more clever. So as long as you really think and talk to characters and really get a feel for, the humor and the style of the game, you should be able to make it out of any situation. The graphics are nice and detailed, and the animation still holds up well, but it's the incredibly talented voice cast that really shines. You can expect to hear the voice talents of Joseph Rye, Terry Jones, Cheech Marin, and many others, including Jim Cummings, Jeff Bennett, and more. The cast is absolutely great, and they read their lines with passion. The humor is also side-splitting at times, and I absolutely love some of the sarcastic characters, the innuendo, and more. And it's great because your kids won't understand, but you sure will. Overall, Blazing Dragons is a game that's really easy to pick up and play for adventure fans, and considering how many action and fighting games there are in the Saturn, this one's a really nice change of scenery or pace. If you enjoy adventure games, I highly encourage you to check out Blazing Dragons, as it really is something special, and it remains extremely affordable even in 2015. Go ahead, check it out. You know you want to, and trust me, you'll have a good laugh.
Found you, Gasflame! This is the last straw! Oh my word, look at my poor tomato plants.
Looks as though you've got brown roots, sire.
Blast it all! I've worked so hard on them!
There. If you like, I can give you my mum's recipe for fertilizer that will solve all your problems.
That's rather stand-up of you, Gasflame. All is forgiven with that earlier business. So anyway, how's your mum these days?
Buried her last week. Dead, you know. Oh, just a minute, sire. Flicker lad, thanks for the help.
It was my pleasure, Sir Knight. Just as it would be my pleasure to serve under you as your squire.
Oh, dash it all, you know me and squires. I'm a special case. As a token of my appreciation, though, here is a lump of Peruvian coal.
Gee, thanks. Coal.
Off to the square table room, Sir Gasflame. Follow me.
Your Highness is most resourceful.